Hey everyone, it's Ben. Welcome to Buy It, Break It, Fix It. We're going to get right into it. It's the Trx-4 all-terrain track set. Alright, so here we go. This is the all-terrain track set. This is going to go on to the Sport that I did with the build-off with Axiomatic. That's because, let's see, where was it? Let me show you what they recommend. Recommended items for optimum performance. The following accessories are recommended: the 2255 brushless steering servo or the 2250 coreless steering servo, the 2262 BEC complete kit, and the 8247X metal servo horn. That has all that on there. That where I'm just going to do this. They also recommend doing a lift kit, but you don't have to have the lift kit on there. So we're going to get into this and we're going to get these installed and see how they perform. Let me get the camera set up over here and we'll go ahead and unbox this and get everything out. Alright, we're just going to dive into this. I will give you a shot of the box if you want to see the specs of anything. There's all that. See if we can't focus on that. There we go. So there's your specs. 167 millimeters long, 51 millimeters wide, and then the rear is 183 millimeters long and 51 wide. So let's go ahead and get into this. Get this opened up. Got instructions and read before use. The read before use is: use low gear, acclimate your truck before driving in the snow, meaning let the tracks come to the temperature of the outside before you run it, lock the diffs, and then maintenance of the tracks. You're going to have to clean your tracks, and I can recommend spraying the tracks down with WD-40. They do recommend keeping the box, that way you can keep everything in here organized when you're not running the tracks. So I would recommend doing that. Alright, track kit. Ooh, sorry about the noise, but left rear, everything's labeled where it needs to go. This hooks underneath the portal. So this will go on the bottom side of the portal like that. So we'll get one installed. And I do know that, we take these off real quick. Alright, so the track comes right off. You have the pivoting one down here that's also spring loaded down here. So there's a little spring down in there, if you can see that. These are bushings. You don't really want bearings down here. You want some kind of fail product, and it's best to keep it bushings if you're going to do that. This seems to be just like ABS plastic. And then up here, this front two cogs, this is how you adjust the tension of the track. You would release this screw here, and then once that screw is released, this drops back. And then this is just like on the end links. You can just spin it out or in, whichever you need for the track. And then the track just slips right back on there. So the track was a little, I've had these out, and you know, I just made sure I could pull the track off and all that. And the track is a little, it takes a little bit of work to get back on there, but it is possible. So these tracks, I don't, you know, like, of course everybody knows, I don't recommend that, you know, these are just for rock climbing or anything like that. It's more snow, mud, and all that kind of terrain that gives you a hard time when you have just regular tires on. So alright, let's go ahead and get this thing upside down and get these things put on. Okay, so first step, remove the tire. Second step, put the track on. Third step is, you got to remove these bottom screws. The second one's up, or let's see, No, yeah, you're gonna have to look at the diagram. It's the second one up on one side and the first one on the bottom one on the other side. And that's what this will hook to. It snaps in place, put the screws back in, and we have it ready to go. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into this. I'm gonna do one on camera, and then we will do the rest off camera. Let's see. So let's see here. We're on left rear, rear left. Here we go. See if we can't get this going. Apologize about my there it is. All right, that's on there. Trying to line up the hex. There it is. Okay. So yeah, and then you can kind of see which ones line up for your portals. Now, you can't get down into the track. So they give you this nice little wrench. It's just like the wrench for like the X01 or the X Max. You take this off all the way, and then you can get to the wheel nut down inside there. So that's what I have to do to this one on here already. Yes, I probably should have taken it off beforehand, but I didn't. So there we go, that's off. And then we get a wheel nut, and we put the wheel nut on. All right, wheel nuts on. Now we just need to get to these two up under here. Get that cleared up for you a little bit. So this is going to be this one. Now mine, I have the aluminum in here, so I have thread lock on these, so it's going to take a little more to back them out. There's one. And then, what was the other one? Okay, yeah, so it is, if you flip it upside down, it's not the first two, it's the first, it's not the bottom ones, it's the next ones up. And this one's out. We'll be interested to see if this snaps like it does on the plastic. No, so you don't get that big snap that you get when you put the plastic one on. So because I'm in aluminum, I am going to add, oops, sorry about the camera, a dab of thread lock on here. Just a little dab will do ya. In fact, that was too much, so I'm gonna grab another screw and put it on that one too. And then drive these home. Dun 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 dun. Alright, one more, and then this track is installed. Now that's pretty easy. I can see somebody being able to do this out in the field pretty quick. Shouldn't be an issue. Get this one tightened up. We'll show you what it looks like, and then we will install the rest. Alright, so there you go. Track installed. Just need to get that center back in there. Like that. Just spins on up in there. Take your wrench, tighten that up. And there you go. Alright, track. Let me get the rest of these installed. I'll be right back. Alright, here they are all installed. On the front, I ran into an issue. And the issue is down here, there's not enough room for this mount to go between the bottom of the caster and the Traxxas wheel weights. So I had to take the Traxxas wheel weights off the front. They're still on the rear because I did the rear first, so I'm just not going to worry about it for now. But they are, I couldn't get them to work on the front with the wheel weights. They would not fit in there. As soon as I took the wheel weights off, boom, they popped right in. So I'm assuming they cannot work with the Traxxas wheel weights on the front. So let me put the body on. It's a little windy out today, but we'll just go get some running shots of it real quick, and then we'll do another video at a later date. This is going to be a 2S LiPo running in here. This has had the spur gear in the pinion change. They recommend, what is it, the 1146. Yeah, I believe that's what it is. Dun dun dun. Yep, you can use it, but if you're using it with 3S, they recommend the 1145. So, but you can use it with the stock sport gearing. So, all right, let me get the body on and we'll take it outside and see what it does. Looks pretty nice out here. I like it. We're gonna try to climb up this hill. It's pretty steep. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm trying to give you a, we'll see about it. Maybe right over in here, something like that. We'll see. We'll get you set up. Yes, I need to oil my bearings. Yes, this is true. Yes. Trying to climb. It's been raining at my house here for the last couple days, so see where we can make it up. Oh. Alright, so these are probably just going to be the best in snow and sand and type stuff, I'd imagine. It's not doing anything here. This is a pretty steep climb, but I don't know. So I did put this lift kit shocks back on this thing because they also recommend a lift kit. So I figured if I had it, I might as well use it. So yeah, I need to grease some bearings pretty bad. Got some chipmunks in my Trx-4. I wonder what it does on 3S. Alright everybody, that's going to conclude today's video. I just wanted to do a short little running video and a quick little install video of the tracks on the Trx-4. So yeah, wintertime, that's where it's going to be the best, is wintertime. I guess real deep mud. We'll have to do a nice big mud bog and see how it does. And the challenge is all over, so it's about time to make this mine. Get my reef stuff on here and all that good stuff, my castle system in here, and get this thing so where I'm not worrying about anything burning out on it. So, all right, remember, be good to people and people be good to you. Ben, out.